tanong,
Ba't ganito? Ba't ganon?
hayaang buksan ang isipan.
Sa science o agham, tayo na sa sineskwela. Tuklasin natin ang siyensya,
Buksan ang pag-iisip.
tayo'y likas na scientist. Tayo na sa sineskwela, tuklasin natin ang siyensya. Kinabukasan ng ating bayan, siguradong makakamtan.
Kumusta mga bata? Handa na ba kayong matuto?
Opo! For today, we will going to discuss the
Have you ever wondered why K-12 curriculum in science is important?
Do you know how science connects into our daily lives?
How does K-12 science framework prepare the students for the future?
The K-12 science curriculum will provide learners with a repertoire of competencies important in the world of works and in a knowledge-based society.
So, teacher, why is this important?
It envisions the development of scientifically, technologically, and environmentally literate and productive member of society who are critical problem solvers, responsible stewards of nature, innovative, creative citizens, informed decision makers, and effective communicators.
Teacher, who benefits from K-12 curriculum? Everyone benefits from K-12 science framework. Students gain knowledge and skills. Teachers are guided in delivering lessons, and society strive as a learner grow into responsible and innovative citizens.
Now let's proceed to the discussion of the three elements of framework of K-12.
First, scientific inquiry skills. This means learning how to ask meaningful questions, experiment designs, and analyze results. Like detective of science, students search for answers through investigations.
Bakit kaya lalo sinasabi ng mga teacher natin na maghugas ng kamay? Siguro para mas malinis yung kamay natin.
Gusto niyo ba malaman? Tara mag-experiment tayo!
Tara!
Second, understanding and applying scientific knowledge. This is truly about learning scientific concepts and being able to apply them in real-life situations. It connects classroom learning to everyday practice.
Ang galing sa tubig dumikit ang paminta pero sa washing liquid, hindi. Ang galing!
Developing and demonstrating attitudes and values. So, science is not all about skills and knowledge. It is also shapes who we are. It encourages curiosity to explore new ideas, honesty in reporting results, responsibility in our actions, and care for the environment.
Kaya dapat lagi tayong magugas ng kamay. It teaches us how to be disciplined, kaya lagi dapat malinis yung mga kamay natin.
Kaya dapat sabihin nito sa iba para malaman din nila. Now that we are done showing you the three core elements, let's proceed now to
the 21st century learner qualities. In the K-12 science framework, learning goes beyond memorizing facts. It prefers students to thrive in a fast-changing world by developing the qualities of a 21st century learner. A learner who doesn't just absorb information, but questions, creates, and applies knowledge. A learner who takes responsibility, not only for themselves, but for the environment and community around them. A learner who thinks critically, communicates effectively, and make wise decisions that shapes the future. These are the qualities that transform science learning into a real-world readiness, molding students into a problem solvers, innovators, and leaders for tomorrow. They face challenges with critical thinking and creativity, finding solutions in new and better ways. They care for the environment, making choices that protect the nature for the future. They create new ideas and turn imagination into inventions that can change lives. They make smart choices guided by knowledge and responsibility. They share ideas with confidence and clarity, inspiring others with their voices. Through the K-12 science framework, students don't just learn science, they live with it. And with every lesson, they are shaped not only as a learner, but the future leaders ready to face the challenges of tomorrow. Now let's proceed to the 7 approaches and learning theories.
Approaches and learning theories. Inquiry-based approach. The inquiry-based approach is all about curiosity. Learners ask questions, investigating, experimenting, and reflect on what they discovered. For example, a student might ask,
Paano kaya tumutubo yung halaman sa araw?
the answer is by observing, hypothesizing, and testing. They actively construct their own understanding rather than simply receiving the answers.
Problem-based learning or PBI centers on solving real-world problems. Learners identify challenges such as reducing plastic waste in their community, research possible solutions, experiments, and evaluate outcomes. The process builds critical thinking, collaboration, problem-solving skills that are directly applicable beyond the classroom.
Constructivism is all about building knowledge piece by piece. You learn by constructing your own understanding. Your brain isn't a sponge, it's a builder.
Learning style theory reminds us that everyone processes information differently. Some are visual learners, observing knowledge through images and diagrams. Auditory learners thrive by listening and discussing. Lastly, the kinesthetic learner. Kinesthetic learners grasp concepts through movements and hands-on experiences. So, understanding your style can make learning faster, deeper, and more enjoyable.
Digital psychology teaches that our brain is naturally seek patterns and moves. Instead of focusing on isolated facts, we perceive the bigger picture. When learning, this approach helps us to connect pieces of information into a meaningful structure, making understanding more intuitive and memorable.
The social cognition learning models highlights the power of observing others. We learn by watching, imitating, and practicing behaviors we see. Learning becomes a social experience strengthened by interactions and feedbacks.
The Science Technology Society approach links learning to real-world concepts. It examines how scientific discoveries and technological innovation affect society and vice versa. Learners by design sustainable technologies, understand environmental impact, and evaluate societal benefits. This approach emphasizes purposeful, applied learning that address real challenge.
Through inquiry, problem-solving, constructivism, social learning, learning style, Gestalt, and the Science Technology Society approach, the K-12 science framework makes learning active, meaningful, and connected to life.
That's why Republic Act 11899 or the Second Congressional Commission on Education Act is very important. This was enacted to create a national commission responsible for assessing and evaluating the performance of the Philippine education sector. This act aims to recommend transformative, concrete, and targeted reforms to make the Philippines globally competitive in education and labor markets. Because through this law, the Philippines is committed to developing 21st century skills like critical thinking, creativity, responsible decision making, and communication for all learners. Without laws like this, many of these teaching approaches and learning theories we just saw wouldn't be supported or required.
Science is all around us. The questions we ask, the experiments we try, and the discoveries we make every day. The K-12 science framework is not just a guide. It is a pathway to our curiosity, creativity, and critical thinking.
Students dive in and explore. Teachers inspire and ignite curiosity in every lesson. Parents support and celebrate the journey of discovery.
Together, we value apply the science framework because science is for everyone.
Together,
We explore,
we experiment,
We imagine.
We questions.
We discover.
we create, we inspire,
We solve. We grow.
we understand, we ignite curiosity.
science is our adventure and